So, I just saw Doctor Strange, finally. There won't be spoilers because this movie's old. I had to wait till it came out on DVD to watch it, so spoilers, because you should go watch it. And if you haven't seen it yet, stop watching this video. Whereas with the Lego Batman movie, kind of just came out. So that's why I didn't spoil a lot. But so, for those of you getting bored with the Marvel kind of same thing, I never have gotten bored. But I can see why some people might get a little, because it's after you watch the first Avengers, you kind of get used to it. It's not as special anymore. But this introduces us to magic, which is something we haven't really had before. We had Loki, but the magic is still technically explained with science, but it's still magic, because they're using the energy from the multiverse, which this is the first time in the MCU that we've even heard of a multiverse, because it's always been a thing in the comics, but they haven't even mentioned it before this movie, that the multiverse is a thing. One of the best lines in this movie I really liked it was said, the Avengers protect the world from physical threats. We protect the world from more mystical. I thought that was cool. Also, the only thing I dislike about this movie, is my boy Benedict Cumberbatch's voice. Only thing. I don't see what's the big deal with letting him keep his British accent, because it sounds cooler. Because he kind of sounded like the guy from House MD, if you ever seen that show. The dad from Stuart Little. He kind of sounded like that. I don't know if I really like his American voice. I prefer his British voice, but whatever. So, for those of you who don't know, if you didn't watch any trailers, Doctor Strange is... you shouldn't be watching this video if you know nothing. But Doctor Strange was a doctor, and he got in a car accident, and his hands couldn't operate anymore. So he goes to this place to get help, and I believe the Ancient One is played by the lady who played the Ice Witch, whatever her name is, from Chronicles of Narnia. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's her. But this movie's really cool though. And oh my goodness, so Doctor Strange has he has the time gem in the eye thing, which again, that means Thanos is gonna have to steal that, because he needs all the stones to power the gauntlet. So yeah, that's gonna be cool. Well, not to mention, speaking of which, the end credit scene. I already knew this because I watch Emergency Awesome, but Doctor Strange is going to be in a little bit of a Thor Ragnarok. Not much, but he's going to be in a little bit of it, because they had a teaser at the end of the movie after you sit through the credits. And he was talking to Thor, because they're looking for their dad, which is something they're going to be doing in Thor Ragnarok. So he will have a minor part in that, which will be cool. And I'm actually really excited for Thor. For those of you who got really bored from the second one, which I will admit, I found the second one kind of boring. It's because they're stuck on Earth for both movies. But Thor stories are really, really cool when they're in space, or on Asgard. And the next one's, for the most part, taking place on Asgard with a little bit on Earth. But you're meeting Doctor Strange, so it'd be cool. But I think the third one's gonna be the best Thor movie we've had, better than the first one, and the second one. It's gonna be the best one. But yeah, we have what was his name? Mortar, whatever. What is his name? Fuck. Basically, the guy who's gonna be the bad guy later on for Doctor Strange, because I know in the comics. Or actually, I can't think of his name right now, but in the comics, he's the bad guy. He's like the Joker to the Batman, but for Doctor Strange. But he's not bad yet, so yeah. Also, some of the jokes landed, and some of them just didn't. Just kind of felt kind of awkward. It might have just been because of the pacing of the movie, but, you know. It's definitely the most different. If you hear people comparing it to Inception, yeah, you're going to hear that a lot, because there's a lot of trippy things. My head started to hurt a bit. I mean, I might be exaggerating, but, like, I had to stop looking for a couple seconds, because some of the set pieces of what was going on was just so, like, loopy that, like, my head started to hurt, so I had to just, like, look away for a second, because there was, like, buildings twisting and turning and shifting, and it was hurting my brain. But, no, if you haven't seen this, you should stop watching this video, and you should buy it on DVD, or Blu-ray and DVD. Just go watch it. You need to. It's really good. I mean, you get to meet the, oh my goodness, what's his name? Oh my goodness, Dormammu, whatever. He's, like, super duper powerful. He's, like, the only other big villain of, Doctor Strange, but he's, like, a big villain for, like, heroes in general, because he's that freaking powerful. In fact, the solution to the movie for Doctor Strange was to continuously die, and die, and die, and die, until he can make a deal with them. You would understand how he's able to keep dying and coming back if you have already watched the movie. Hint, it's the time gem. But, yeah, basically, he just kept dying and dying and dying and dying and dying and dying and dying. And then the dude's like, what the frick do you want? And he's like, just leave the Earth. And then just went. He's like, fine, freaking whatever, man. But no, overall, it was a really good movie. I enjoyed it. I'd say Civil War I liked more, mainly because Spider-Man, and, well, Spider-Man. And then the first Avengers movie. Nothing else is really, I think I've enjoyed as much. It's about to say the Avengers movie, Civil War, the Avengers movie, and then this are like my top 3 Marvel movies that they made so far. But that will change as soon as Spider-Man Homecoming comes out. That'll probably be my new number 1. But yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like all the other Marvel movies, but also Thor Ragnarok might become on there too, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, just want to check, guys. If you want a more in-depth spoiler stuff, you should go check out Blind Wave. Back when it was in theaters and they watched it, they did a spoiler discussion on it. So if you want to see more in-depth stuff about it, go check them out. I'll leave a link in the description to their video. Also, you should go subscribe to them in general, because they're amazing and awesome, and they deserve more subscribers. They do reactions to, like, Arrow, The Flash, and Supergirl, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and they'll usually do movie reviews for, like, all the Marvel stuff and whatnot. But yeah, definitely worth your time. They're super funny and super awesome. Go support them. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to Finn Shamrock as well. The next Cancer should be up either today or tomorrow, which is a funny series that Donnie has made. So you go check that out. Also, go subscribe to Nano Inc. Make a show called Adventures in the Hills. It's pretty cool. And subscribe to my channel for movie reviews, TV show reviews, and then random gaming stuff that I do. And if you want to see me, like, actually play games, you should subscribe to my live stream channel. If you want to hear me talk about politics, and or podcasts, and or just random stuff, and or vlogs, then go check out Magneto Alex Show. And yeah, it's very much it, guys. You guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one, freaking turds.